source device. Okay, for some reason. Okay, that one's not working.
Okay. There you go.
And then mic.
Are you any closer?
A bit closer. I accidentally started. Oh, okay. So you can't hear me? Yeah. Okay, so I somehow accidentally started. I found a new software to use, and it pretty much worked immediately. So that's something.
And it's only fucking 8:43.
Yeah, only.
Well, I think it was like
Yeah,
1
we're
in the
gonna.
morning.
It's not
Well,
that late, babe.
6.
Huh? Yes, no, it's not that late, babe. No. Alright, I'm trying to get it to, I'm trying to get my microphone itself to work, though. Check this out, check this back in, set that right there. I'm getting, oh! Whoa, that is really loud. Okay.
Yes, I'm looking at you with love in my eyes.
Okay, video capture device. Okay, so this is going somewhere. Yeah, more or less, I planned to do this earlier, but OBS was messing up on me. OBS was on some OBS. But anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to just make sure if I can. Okay, so yeah, this is my first time like working with Streamlab. This is my first time like working with Streamlab, so like doing this is good because like it imported all my stuff from OBS, and now it's I'm just trying to put right things back. Media file and NDI, screen capture. Okay, yay, there. Okay, now it's. You know what? We'll put that there, and then we'll put this. This one's the insignia. Okay, perfect. I'll put this one down. I'll put this up a little bit. Can you hear me now, Cody? Can you hear me now? Take the layer. Okay. Think that worked? I think that worked. Jeez, I know it's late as fuck o'clock, and I bet the best is up bad. Maybe we should try again Saturday morning. I don't know. Saturday morning cartoons? that was terrible. What even was that? Anyway. Cody, can you hear me? Can you be my test subject here? Can you hear me? Shoot. What's it? What's security alert, Streamlabs? Yes, that's me. Anyway. Yep, that's me. That's a Raven. Okay. Yeah, it's late as hell o'clock. Yes, that was me. And I'm gonna just okay. Ooh. Wait, duh. That's why it's also a good reason why I have my phone, so I can at least make sure that I can see what's happening on another ends. Is this not anything? Why is it not? That's better. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so definitely gonna. Streamlabs has a lot of things to use. Wow. Highlighter, themes, alert box. Man, this is it. Breaks down while I sense a live stream. You do, Coyote Glitch. You do. Oh man. Sorry, I've been trying to do this for like the past 2 hours, and like I usually use OBS editor to do that. And hey, what's up? And yeah, that thing. Basically, like the drivers in my computer are not compatible with OBS, at least for me to be able to stream. But you know, Streamlabs is literally made for this. So honestly, I should have done that a while ago. I've been always using OBS, but yeah, that's basically what that's been like. Let's see. If I just tweet out like that, so let me see if I can just. I'm gonna tweet out like I'm just live streaming and randomly see like who all comes through. You know, I mean, I already did have a bunch of people. I already did. I accidentally made a viral tweet a while ago, but I don't really know what else is at. I wonder. Don't you just love it when the stream software crashes? It's amazing. Yeah. This is how you do reverse psychology, right? Yeah, that's totally how that works. Totally. Yep. Why is that here? It's a whole ass red mess screw there. Well, anyway, oh man. Oh, right. I was gonna tweet out live streaming. Anybody want to come through? Please, by all means. Let's see. One time I threatened my computer because it wasn't loading, and then after the threat, See, you keep doing that, and watch when the AI takes over, and then some bullshit happens. I'm just saying. Look, for real, like AI is gonna be when AI. I don't look honestly, with the way AI has been developing, like I don't know. Artificial intelligence is one thing, but like intelligence is the main thing about that. Sorry I didn't hear if you answered. Have you seen the news episode? I have seen 3 of them, and I have recorded reactions to 3 of them. The last 2, not yet, but the first 2, I'm gonna tell you now, Craig of the Future and Craig of the Street. I loved both those episodes for many different reasons. Oh man, I'm actually still editing both of those. I do have uncut versions I'm gonna put on Patreon probably tomorrow morning, but yeah. Let's see. They say that Alexa can understand you. I mean, it can, but at the same time, Alexa's very dumb. Let's be honest. Let's all be honest. Hold on one second. I just need to adjust the light real quick.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're fine. Just trying to see if I can. I love the. Ooh. And it's still. Did it make too much of a difference?
Huh?
Did it make too much of a difference? Or on screen, I mean.
Oh, no, it's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yay! Okay. Sorry, I was just adding a little bit more light to that. What was I saying? Oh, right, yes. The thing about artificial intelligence is intelligence is like it's intelligent as much as I don't know. You can ask it a question. That's more anything that I feel like, but like we've seen all the AI art, right? Like if there's one thing I can tell you now, about AI art is that they suck at hands worse than regular artists. I'm just saying they do. Like, have y'all ever seen any of those pictures? It's just anyway. Oh. Let's see. Am I the only one that gets creeped out with an AI picture of living things? I don't know why it makes me uncomfortable. There's like a certain, you know how people complain about like Marvel CGI specifically, but CGI in general about it like not looking real enough. Like AI art tends to land in that uncanny valley. So like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Pattern recognition. Yeah, that specifically pattern recognition. Like, there's a certain like I don't know hardwire in people's in like human brains to like we just know something looks fake when we see it, or just doesn't look real enough. Let me not say looks fake. But yeah. Let's see, spoiler not for you, Zach. I can't wait to see your reaction. I love to see you do it. I'm glad to see Wilderness and Craig together. yeah. Look, you know what? Of course, I already seen it. Might as well talk about it. There's so much in that episode, in general, that it just made me like, I don't know. Hey, Danielle. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but it just got me. Because, like, when I saw Craig pick up his phone, well, first, when I saw older Craig in his room, like, I loved everything about it. The fact that he's doing art and, like, making designs on the side, shit like that. I love it. Danielle, you're not too late. If anything, I'm late. Shoot, I was supposed to get this up 2 hours ago. But like, I love that, but also when he pulled out his phone and I saw that picture, I was like, "Are those two? They're dating? What?" Like that. I know. We animation fans in particular very much get crazy about their ships, but like, there's at least. There's at least five different characters that Craig is shipped with, and I think the number one at the top for me is obviously Wilderness, and number two I'd say is actually number two I'd say is Jason. Jason. And number three is what was her name? The girl that we never got back to, that she's homeschooled, and they were basically saying they were trying to visit her in another dimension and shit. Her, like, that's the other person. I still hope we actually get an episode specifically dedicated to her. But like, man, I just can't. But like, there's so much in. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, there's so much in that episode. Wildernessa and Craig, Vanessa and Craig. Let me not call her Wildernessa. Vanessa and Craig basically being together like that. Helen. Thank you, Helen. I knew it started with an H. I just couldn't for the life of me. I thought it was like Hillary or Harriet or. But no, it's Helen. The fact that. Just like the fact that those two ended up like dating at some point. Not to mention, Kelsey. Two things about Kelsey. One, she's dating Stacks. I mean, that was already evident. We already knew that because we remember Fire and Ice. But the fact that they're still dating that long in the future and into high school, I just I love it. And also, her and Maya being friends. I want to see those two make up. I want to see those two make up. Y'all don't have any idea how much I want to see that. Like, seriously, like Maya was a problem for Kelsey, and Kelsey, she really stepped her game up because of Maya. Honestly, I feel like those two would have a mutual warrior respect of some kind, and I would be totally here for it. I'm here for it. I would be. What is? Hey, let's see. Hey, bros, like that too. I was like, what? I was like, wait, what? The hip is real? Yes. Let's see. I want to adopt the turtle and name her. Let's see. I want to adopt the turtle and name it Bob Ross because the Ninja Turtles and named after artists. So Bob Ross would be the fifth ninja. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. it. Shoot. And now I'm just, and now I'm remembering like IDW. They have comics of the Ninja Turtles, and I need to get back on to reading that because like I remember reading the beginning like of the new things, and it's like bro, I love the dark tone of it, and I love this shift of like how they connect things together. It's so nice. Like mild spoilers if you do end up reading it at some point. What was I gonna say? Yeah, April. April O'Neil is more or less responsible for their existence, and it's not because she created them. It was still an accident, but like I kind of love how they kind of weave them together a little bit more, but or plus there is a fifth turtle. What was it? What's her name? No, it's like that. I know it starts with a V. Venus. That's it. Venus. And then there was yeah, in the comics I think she's a cyborg. And then there was another one that one. There is another turtle, and that one. Okay, so, okay, weirdest thing. Essentially, there's this ninja that they met a longer time down the line, and then they got hurt and they needed a blood transfusion, and basically they got it from one of the turtles, and the turtles are turtles and they're mutants, and obviously their physiology has been changed dramatically, and so what happened? The blood transfusion turned her from a human into a turtle. Yeah, I shit you not. I love comics. Oh my god. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hi Sky. Yay. See the different grain groups thing. Oh yeah, that. Honestly, like I feel like I felt like how a lot of people felt like at the end of Amphibia, where now that I've had some time to sit with it, like where uh people said like that Sasha, Anne, and Marcy like basically going separate ways, and after high school, like people just like didn't feel right, and like I mean, high school is high school. Shit happens. People drift apart, and like that. Honestly, that happens a lot often in high school. Really, if you still are friends with some of the if you're still friends with basically your day ones even through high school, that's real friendship. Like unquestionably. But I mean, but like I don't know. I feel like even if they did drift apart, they still come back together. Cause like if there's one thing I learned from that alternate Creekverse episode, like that's what it is. See, I don't know what's going on right now. And Sasha and Marcy are just friends. Yeah, yes. That's all I'll say. I still remember one time when people were getting into shipping arguments and that, and I was just like, Sasha. What's that triplet thruple name that someone came up with? Sasha Narcy or something like that. That polyamory. Boom, boom. The nuclear option. That's exactly what it is. See, I love that episode. I also love that they're friends. Yes, I absolutely do. Ooh, seriously though, like, if there's one thing I learned from that Alternate Creek first episode, like, those three are just fated to be friends. The fact that even in an alternate universe where they're trying to imagine what would happen if they never became friends, and it literally ends with them still becoming friends, like. No, they were destined to be friends. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm just saying. You can't. Man, I'm friends with people from third grade. Man, I still like I still have one friend that I have known literally since like the day I was born. Well, more the day he was born. We were born like 15 days apart, and this is how far back our friendship goes. Our moms were friends in high school. That's how we're basically second generation friends. That's what we are. Like that's like I have known that dude my entire life. He is basically my brother. Man. Oh, gotta go. Okay, see you, Sky. Hi, good to see you pop through. Let's see. Uh, he. Let's see. What if there's an opposite version of you that's opposed with a TV show you hate or hates? Then they really are the opposite version of me. Yeah, man, I can't. Like, I don't know. I've always thought about like it thought about like if the multiverse is real and what are my parallel versions doing? Like, I mean, I doubt it's anything like in how Multiverse of Madness does it, saying dreams are what was it? Dreams are looks into our multiversal counterparts, which because that honestly doesn't make any sense to me, and also that just really there's a lot of time manipulation, time and shit involved in that, and it's just like because like from what I understand about how the Marvel universe is supposed to work, like I don't understand how that specifically would make any sense. Hence, like I'm basing this mostly off the comics because that goes off like branch universe theory. If there's a possibility that it happened, it did happen. Hence why there's millions of universes and shit. But like, yeah, nah. uh, let's see. Sorry, I'm saying the most random things in the chat. You're fine. You're fine, Coyote. Please. Let's see. Right. Let's see. I made a new friend, but most of my old friends don't see, hence I don't see them anymore. I get that. I get that. Shoot, I had like three friends that from like the old neighborhood I lived in when I was younger. I haven't seen them in a while. I haven't seen them in years. I think the last time I saw one of them was like in high school. But we were like just passing each other in the hallway. We didn't. I think we had like maybe one class together, but we didn't really talk. So like, and that was like years after I moved out of the neighborhood. So. Let's see. What's a TV show you've watched but couldn't finish because it was so bad? Uh, shoot. Um, shoot. Have I watched it? Have I watched anything? Well, eh, I mean, I don't know. I've been pretty selective of what I watch over the years. I think the really what's the last like actually bad thing I've really watched? Uh, shoot. Mm, uh, besides watching a few episodes of Insatiable, that was absolutely terrible. Somehow that shit has like three fucking seasons, and Q Force doesn't get a season two. Bullshit. But let's see. There's a lot of random new cop shows over the years. Years I've seen that as, jeez, I don't understand how cop shows are still getting made. Hey, Jesus, like the only way that any of those shows I feel is like if the main character who was a cop quit at the end of the show. That's the only way I see that working. But yeah, here, have some pie. Oh, yum, ow, ow. Yes, thank you. Shoot. Let's see. Dreams act. Dreams act. I don't know what you mean. Most of my dreams are too crazy to be real. Like I really don't know. Honestly, like I question a lot about how like the universe itself works, let alone how the multiverse would work. Cause like, is it just random shit? Is there a certain thing? Like, what is it? What is it exactly? Hey, uh, yeah, yeah. And, don't mind me looking over here. My partner's playing The Last of Us, and they've already cried. So they've already cried at the beginning. But anyway, I remember I was refusing to do an assignment. I was a certain kind of kid in school, and I flopped on the ground, and my current friend thought they're weird. I want to be their. That is true friendship right there. I like that. Oh man, I like that. Oh man, and now here we are, 5 years later, still friends. That's friendship. I like that. I absolutely love that. I just realized I didn't ever send out this tweet. Wow. I'm messing up. I'm messing up. His brother, breaking news. Blah, 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 blah. Now playing or current tick or. You know what? Fuck it. I want to do with it. I don't understand the status thing that Twitter did. Why is. Hey, Tim Ross, what's up, man? I don't understand why they're doing this status thing. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Come by and hang out. We just talking tunes and stuff. I feel like I should just like riddle this with like hashtags. Should I just throw the Owl House in there? I'm just gonna throw the Owl House in there because why not? And then Amphibia. Welcome to Amphibia Life. You know, actually, I was thinking about something earlier. I know that Matt Brawley had said he doesn't really like the full theme song cover that they did for the show for Amphibia for the show because he feels like it didn't really fit the theme that he was going for, which honestly, yeah, I understand it. Though now that the show's done, I can't help but want like a full version of that, like 3 verses that basically it kind of acts the same way that the seasons did. Like as it goes on, it gets progressively darker, a little bit more visceral, but it still kind of keeps that tone. Screams, eat your live stream. Eat. Eat. Oh. Eat. But yeah, honestly, that's what I've been thinking about a lot lately, and because like I honestly think it would be a really good song to like had had Matt Brawley really been able to do it. Let's see, you got some pizza, man. I ate some pizza a few days ago, man. It was good. That was good, but yeah, that's basically what I've been thinking. Yeah. Like I said, more. Let's see. What'd you eat? What'd you eat today? Or me? Or today? Or tire? Okay. Yeah. Boom. But yeah. Also, I know. I kind of wanted to show off the. I also did this because I kind of wanted to show off the live stream and well the this piece of art that I've had honestly for a while. I had a friend of mine make it that cover that y'all see or wait, what am I doing? I could just put it here. Hold up. I could just as easily just pull up the shit and just show it to y'all. Duh. Yeah. Please. Key open. Key open. Nope. Okay. Something is a little something is happening. I have questions. If you were in a horror movie, if you knew there is a killer, would you move? Yeah, as far away in the opposite direction of that killer as possible. Like, look, if I have a chance, I am going to run. I'm going to get the hell up out of there and take as anybody I can to keep from getting out of there as possible. Because, yeah, I'm gonna be the person who tries to like actually get people to safety and shit. Like that's basically what my goal is gonna be. Also, yeah, y'all get to see me doing this in real time, and it is something else. Okay. No, not me. This one. Okay. But yeah, you know what? Y'all can sort of see it. But yeah, I had this commissioned a while ago from a friend of mine who is a great artist. I love her work. But yeah, okay, maybe if I lock that in place. Cool. Now, why will it not? Boom. Okay, about there. Yeah, but yeah, y'all can clearly see what it is. I got everybody behind me. Got Kipo right here. I got Loose right here. I got Ann right here. We got. Bless you. Yeah, I got Mika right here. I love it. Here. Yeah, I had this mission like a while ago. I want to say like 2 years ago, because I really wanted to like have something of like the characters in the shows that I really like. And for real, Glitch Text needs a season. I need Nickelodeon to stop fucking around and make another season of Glitch Text. Next. Let's see. Have you seen the new Wednesday show yet? It's pretty good. A little early 2000s drop. But we actually with actual payoff. Honestly, like I don't. Honestly, I'm kind of electing not to watch it just because, look, I don't want to support anything with Tim Burton in it, because like that dude is very much racist, and especially you can see in a lot of his movies where he always puts black people in the roles of villainy. So yeah. I mean, it looks good because obviously he is talented, but still, I really don't feel like giving. I really haven't tried to give him any support of any kind. Honestly, I feel like there are other people that probably could have done it just as well, if not maybe a little bit better. I feel like somebody's probably gonna get mad at me for that, but like honestly, like, you know, if they did make it animated, I would love to see what Dana Terrace will be able to do with that, because that would be insane to me. But yeah, very subtly hints. It's very subtle hints, but then you start really noticing a pattern in a lot of his stuff. Like, I still love The Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's less for his talents and more because that was a staple piece of my childhood. So, heck you do. Yeah, your best. That's the best. That's what you can do. Your best. That's more or less. But shoot, what was that? But yeah, but it does look good. Here, take all this money. I would gladly take all that money and I would put it into, I've already said before, I think there should be an animation streaming service specifically. Hey, like that way we could get more of the Owl House. I feel like. But then again, they would also still need to get it from Disney. But well, you know what? I know a lot of people say like it's too late to greenlight a season 4. I know it's too late for a season 3 because they're already in production. They already got those things done. But like, okay, if you did do a spinoff of the Owl House, you know what you could do? You could You could easily do what Steven Universe did. Do a spin-off, spin-off. Like go from Steven Universe to Steven Universe Future. Give me the Owl House. I don't know. Shoot. Somebody give me an idea. Somebody give me something. Something. What would? I wouldn't say the Owl House Future or the Owl House Resurrected. Wait a minute. I actually like the sound of that. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. That actually. The Owl House Resurrection. Or. The. Oh, wait. No. Okay. As much as this show loves to do some anime, how about this? The Owl House Sisterhood. Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Why not? Look, glyphs are more or less like transmutation circles. Like that's basically what they are. So why not? God. Young Ida's school days. I would love to see all the hijinks that Ida goes through. Man, I think I've thought about it recently. That's what I love about the Owl House. Like, you know where it's going to go, not how it'll end, where it's going to go, but you don't know how it's going to get there. Like, that's what I love about shows and just like storytelling in general. Like, I like the journey, Hernie, more than anything, because like I think I've talked about this before. There's a comic. I follow a YouTuber named Comics Explained, and there is this one comic that he is just obsessed with called Avengers and New Avengers. Jonathan Hickman's Avengers and New Avengers, and for good reason, because that story is crazy. That basically there's this thing of like the multiverse. The entire thing about his run that you are constantly told over and over again is that the multiverse is going to die. The multiverse is ending, and it's like a lot of shit happens, and like they basically keep trying to figure out how to prevent the end of the multiverse, and at some point they really realize that they can't stop the end of the multiverse. Like eventually it'll come back, but they can't really stop the end of the multiverse. They can't win, so they got to figure out a way to just basically not lose. So moves, and like that's what I felt the entire time, like watching the Owl House that Dana Terrace was doing, really, because like this was going to end up with the Day of Unity. You kept hearing about it. You know that this was going to end in some sort of a crazy genocide of some kind, and like you know like that's where it's going to go. It's basically inevitable, but then you finally get to that point. And then somehow something worse happens. like even in going in from Avengers and New Avengers to Secret Wars, somehow things got worse. Even after the multiverse ends, things got worse. Like nuts. Let's see. Okay, this is kind of random, but have you ever had a show that was so good you kept watching it over and over? Also because you can't find any other show? I don't know if that's just me. That's me with Static Shock. that is absolutely me with Static. Oh hey, what's up, Cody? But like, yeah, that is basically me with the show Static Shock. I love that show. Oh, so much. That show is very much a staple of my childhood. Like, Static meant a lot to me as a character. Like, bruh, I have this. This is like an old art project of mine. And hold up one second. Dude, yeah, this is basically an art project. It's more or less a mural of a bunch of different black superheroes. Damn, that green. That's Green Lantern up there. But specifically over here is Static. Is Static's hand. Like, this is what that was very much a staple of my childhood. So, like, that in general meant a lot to me. So, like, but yeah, like, I watched that show. I have rewatched that show, like, 13, 14 times. Like, I know it's more than 10. I know it's more than 10. But also, that's because, like, I can't help but think, like, if Static Shock came out today, people, you know, there'd be just a bunch of people calling it woke. You already know there just would be, because, like, that is a show that tackled so many, like, grounded subjects, like, like, the fact that Virgil is a black kid plays a role in and not even just one episode, multiple episodes. Holds one dealing with racism and one where he runs away from the police. Which, do I need to explain any further? But oh man, yeah. But like, yeah, like I definitely have those shows. Shoot, dude, man. Honestly, like going back to them is always just like it's like revisiting an old friend. And it's like that's what it's basically like. It's a friend you haven't seen in a long time. No, we were just talking about friends. Friends. Mm. How many of us have them? Friends. Yeah. Anyway, that was it. Uh. Or an anthology series of like mini episodes, like Baymax show, or every episode has a different person and pair just adjusting to the new normal. I would like to see. If you did do something like that for the Owl House, like I remember like I think it was a post on Tumblr. Also I have a Tumblr if you want to follow me. I'll put it in the chat. But like I remember someone made a post on Tumblr like something they really wanted to see was to see Gus and Amity specifically interact, because like there hasn't been a single time where those two have interacted alone. And like that's true. When's the last time we actually saw those two specifically just in a room together talking to each other? Because like I can't name one time. Like I genuinely can't name one time that they were just alone together. Like you've had Willow and Amity, you've had Luce and Amity, you've had Amity and Hunter and Luce on multiple occasions, Luce and Willow, Hunter and Willow, and look, I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I am a filthy Huntlow shipper. Hate me if you want to. I don't care. I stand by it. But for real, like that's really a thing I've been thinking about, cause like I really would want to see that, because like I want to know like how those two would interact. Gus's like flair and showmanship and just his overall just like intuitiveness as well. Hell, because Gus is a very clever kid. Again, Gus is a whole trickster god. People sleep on Gus, in my opinion. All right. But nice. But yeah, I really would love to see like an interaction between those two, who like just like a whole many episodes about the two of them. So yeah, I think I would like to do that. Okay, I cannot seem to. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just do this by phone, because very clearly that is not going to work. Hello, Clother. Hey, I love your vids. Thank you. What show are you talking about? I actually was talking about the Owl House. Specifically, I want to see like if they did do like mini anthology episodes. If they did one with Amity and Gus, because those two. Because look, Amity's the waterbender who apparently can also control mud. Can use abomination magic on mud in the human realm. Did anybody else notice that? At the end of Thanks to Them, where she pulled some mud from the river that they were fighting over. But also, like, Gus is a whole trickster god. Generally. Sup. Let's see. Can you see what I'm saying, or is the live stream delayed? I can see what you're saying. I tried to put sorry, words. I tried to put the latency low so like it doesn't delay too much for people. Like, is the delay too much? Hold up. Where's my headphones? Jeez. Shoot, I've had these for like. How long have I had this? 4 or 5 years now? Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, it's not too much of a delay. That's at least good to know. Over here. Need to put that in my toolbox. Yeah, Gus is always my fave. I wish people talked about. Seriously, Gus is a whole trickster god. People sleep on Gus. This boy is out here being Loki, cause like, let it be known again. He tricked a Covenhead. He tricked a Covenhead. He outsmarted many of the Emperor's Coven's guards. He even broke the mind of one of the Covenheads himself. That kid, like, bruh. People sleep on Gus's power. I'm just saying they do. I'm just saying. Man, if I could. But, yeah, alright. Let's see. So long as it's goo, it's abomination goo. Shoot, you know what I just thought about? Oh my god, imagine, that weird slime shit that like that they're always like trying to sell at like stores and for like arts and crafts for kids. Like, imagine if Amity got a hold of that. Bruh! See, talking about moments like this just makes me mad sometimes because like, we know how all the episodes we don't get to get because Disney fucking around and doing stupid shit. Being homophobic and dumbassery and shit like that. Like, I know, look, I know that the occasion of the Owl House was essentially almost a case of like last hired, first fired. But even then, like, they didn't give the show a chance to actually gain an audience. Like, y'all gave Big City Greens a chance. Y'all gave y'all gave Amphibia a chance. Well, y'all nearly screwed Amphibia. Shoot, I still remember. Shoot, don't think I forgot about that content warning. Shoot. But like, y'all didn't give it a chance, and then y'all don't market the show. Disney's bad at actually marketing their stuff. Like, that's kind of, man. Disney really is just bad at marketing their stuff, bro. I swear. I don't like, man. But for real, like, just like I imagine, like, I imagine a scene where somehow like Bellows got into like to a Walmart or something like they were at, and they were in the middle of like they're like in the middle of like an arts and crafts section, and like Amity needs something to use, and she like draws a circle in the air, and she feels something, and maybe we can get an explanation of like how like certain types of magic work a little bit more, because like if you think about it, like the circles, the glyphs, we kind of what's happening? Oh, you got killed? Oh, yeah, my partner's still playing The Last of Us. Ugh. You can do it, babe. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but like, yeah, maybe we get an explanation of like how magic works, or how like it affects like the witch's body. Like, what do they feel? Is it like a muscle? So more or less something like that, or is it because like mutant abilities are essentially muscles, like in Marvel comics, like with the X-Men and mutants and things like that. So like maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Though, but like I imagine that she reaches out and she suddenly starts pulling the goo from everywhere, and it's like, this works. Oh, that would end up being a really gross and sticky situation. But hey, it's the Owl House, man. Okay, but let's see. Yeah, I kind of went off that. Let's see. What if Hootie was the main character? I mean, it is the Owl House, and who is he if not the Owl House? That sounded terrible. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh my god. And I just realized when all the pots in the owl house or amphibia, if they're in the same world, that means that there's more than one world. Yes, multiverse. I mean, technically they did hit on that in amphibia, and they basically said like they basically more or less confirmed that the multi well their multiverse more or less works like the DC universe does. So it it kind of makes sense. So it's hence like them jumping to from one world to another would be an insane. Actually, you know, I would love to. Again, I would love to actually see I would love to see like some comics like from Amphibia and the Owl House and Gravity Falls and all that. Like, I'd love to see like coalesce into some Avengers Secret Wars type event. Because like, can you imagine? Just imagine for a second. Imagine for a second, like this entire the multiverse is starting to like shake and break, and like Earth is being affected most of all by it. And why does this keep happening? It's because Bill Cipher and what did we agree that the collector's name was? Enzo Gabriel the collector. Those two are who basically started playing a game, and the collector more or less is throwing a fit because he feels like he's being cheated by Bill Cipher because it's Bill Cipher. And like, imagine that. I literally just came up with that one off the top of my head. So like, imagine something like that. So like everyone has so like people so like Luce and Anne and like Dipper and Mabel, those three are like getting pulled together, and like the reason we're getting Anne pulled into this is because remember, she was offered to become a god after she died. So like she technically already knows one personally. I mean, the idea is there. Like, it's forming. It's there. Shoot, this would be a hell of a fan fiction, man. Let's see. Let's see. My cat is hacking your stream. Waha. It's gonna post weird cat videos on your stream. Sorry, just making sure Luna wasn't around to hear that. That. Okay, so you've watched Gravity Falls? Yes. I actually finally watched it in its entirety just I think a month ago, because like I'd seen like disparate like episodes here and there about it. Like I knew of like what happens, but like I never seen actually what happens. And look, Vince, I'm gonna say now, like that shit, like I'm gonna Stan, you were Peter Quill in Endgame. Stan was Peter Quill in Endgame of how you fucked it up. I'm just saying. Cause like, bruh, that was you fucked around too much, man. You fucked around too much, my guy. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, come on, bro. Are you
Hold up.
serious?
Oh. Sorry, I meant to do. Okay. But yeah, I really liked Gravity Falls. It was that is a hell of a show. That was a hell of a show, and that really very much started a lot of the tropes and trends that we noticed in a lot of our shows. Portals and other dimensions, other universes, like out there powers with somewhat of a Spider-Man esque. A lot of you know, a lot of these shows are just like feel very Marvel Comics. I don't know. Maybe that partially has to do with a lot of the people that work on these shows are nerds. Like, come on, Dana Terrace has talked about it all the time how much she loves Pokemon. Like, look at King; he's basically a Cubone. And like a lot of the shit that people use like for this like like I'm gonna be honest. Like if anyone's a fan of Rick and Morty, no offense, but like Rick and Morty steals a lot of their ideas from like Fantastic Four comics. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's true, cause they do. So much of the shit that they pull is just like straight out of the Fantastic Four, or it's just Rick. It's just Rick is essentially just Rick isn't even really Reed Richards. He's Reed's dad. He's Nathaniel Richards, because Nathaniel Richards, that man, he sucks as a father. Like, just in general, he's a bad dad. He is a bad dad. I feel like I'm freely allowed to say that. Now, there's very few people that are going to disagree with me on that statement, but like, yeah. Let's see. What do you think of Nickelodeon turning the Loud House? I mean, I wasn't really that big into the Owl House. I mean into the Loud House, the Loud House, the Owl House. They rhyme, but like, yeah, I wasn't really that big into the Owl House. The Loud House. Wow, wow. I keep misspeaking about this, but yeah. So yeah, I wasn't really that big into the Loud House. I did like what I saw, but like, I don't know, it never really hooked me. And I like slice of life stuff. But I don't know. It felt if the Loud House felt like how current SpongeBob feels. Like they're more just doing random shit, more or less. Like I mean, it's cool, and I like the gimmick of like having like a bunch of it's just like one boy and boy having a bunch of sisters, because like I technically have five god sisters. Well, I have five god sisters, so like, oh, did you die again?
Damn these clickers.
Mm, shit. So like, honestly, I really don't care that too much about the Loud House, especially since I do know that wasn't the creator, wasn't it not too long ago, like the creator of that he was basically excised out of the animation industry because he was a creep and was harassing women on his staff. Yeah, Snu. Which, sorry. That also just thought of another stupid thing in my head. Fucking Bob Chapek saying girls generally graduate from animation. It's like, the fuck. Look, that is the statement of a man who literally knows nothing about women or girls at all. So like, wow. Okay. So if you were a kid watching these shows, do you think you say the same thing about them? Probably. I was a weird kid. I was a weird kid. I'm gonna be honest, but like, yeah, I I probably would. I don't know. I probably would say some of the same about some of these same shows. Shows probably. I don't know. Uh, eh. I'm about 10, 15 years removed from that. Let's see. I don't like the Isles. I don't like Rick and Morty. Too much gross out humor. I mean, gross out humor. I'm cool with it. It just depends on how it's done, mostly for me. Cause like I like cause like the way the Owl House does it. The Owl House does it. Oh man, they're gross out humor. Oh my god. But like, and then you're gonna go now. Oh, bye, Coyote. Bye. Shoot, what time is it? Hmm. But like, yeah, like I'd say like inside job. I like how they pull like a lot of their stuff off, because like they really do a lot with that. Plus again, multiverse shit. Like slight spoilers, dealing with a lot of random ass timelines, because fucking goddamn it, Rand breaking the universe and shit. Anyway, see, if you had to choose, let's see, if you had to choose how L4 pull. Let's see, pull from the screen to kill. Wait, what? Wait, which one of these four would I kill? Okay, that's a no-go on Kipo. Though, not doing that one. One. That's also a no on. That's also a no on loose. Who's? Uh. Who's? Uh. You know what? I'll kill Anne. She gets to become a god anyway, so sure. Boom. That's a really messed up way to decide that. Jesus Christ. But I mean, it's more or less. That's more or less my logic behind it. Look, we already know what Anne's gonna be doing after she dies. So like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just technically speeding up the process. Oh my god, that sounds so wrong. That sounds so wrong. Oh god. But like, wow, I. At all. Is there anyone? Is there anyone I can? Anyway, sorry, I'm just dropping this live stream link into a Discord. Lord, live if anyone wants to. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, sorry, I was dropping that into Discord server. Wants to see if anybody else wanted to come through. Oh my god. Mm, wow. But anyway, yeah, that's basically what I've been thinking about with that. Shoot, really, but yeah, really. I mean, Anne gets to become a god. Like the rest of them, oh no. Actually, I've been thinking about like something that could happen with Luce, cause like, okay. I know I, I know that we technically have seen what happens if like this is done, but like, what if Luce somehow do, was somehow able to gain the ability to essentially use her glyphs like actual magic, like via like tattoos or something like that. Had like I know we saw what happened with Philip when he tried to do that on his body, but granted, I don't. I, Philip was a white dude from the 1600s. I doubt he actually knew how to do a proper tattoo in the first place. So like so if like Luce was able to actually do magic and like, and you know what, just to amp it up a little bit, what if she used King's blood to do the tattoos? Or I don't know, what if she gets a blood transfusion and she has to get some Titan's blood from King? What if King's a universal donor? What is Titan's blood? Look, they brought up a lot of like questionable medical stuff, like that could be brought up into this. We already saw like what a witch's heart looks like, so like, why not? See, are you looking forward to the Total Drama Island revival? I think the new cast looks promising. I heard about that, and I saw the video from the round table about the new cast and things like that. Man, sorry. I just had a the most, probably one of the most random memories that possibly could pop in my head just came about. And okay, I am a little bit excited about that. I'm not gonna lie, because like Total Drama is a very ridiculous series in so many ways. Canada, gets away with a lot more shit than America does. Let me tell you something. But like, I don't think. But like, shit. What was I saying? Uh, fuck. I lost. Dang it! I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens. And oh, right, now I remember. Yeah, I remember actually finding out like the versions that we got to see on TV were actually censored versions because like I think it was during yeah it was during the original Total Drama. I was in like middle school and I was using like the computer to watch because like I found some of the Total Drama Island episodes on YouTube because Canada doesn't really Canada and Teletoon I guess are not just like not as quick with the copyright I guess, but like it was specifically the episode where yeah they were doing the bike race and uh what was it, Lindsay, the blonde one, she ended up losing and getting voted off, and Heather basically did her saying, yeah, I was using you, so oh, that's what we're all here to do, isn't it? And then little kid me could not believe what I was hearing, or rather not hearing, because the next thing I hear is Brittany going, so everything everyone says about you, I mean Lindsay going, everything they said about you is true, like how you're a no good, two-faced, backstabbing, lying little, then just a 10 to 15-second long bleep with Lindsay flicking off Heather. My God. My God. Little kid me. Like, I don't even think. No, I was like in middle school during this time, but kid me could not believe that. Shit was amazing. And even then, I knew Heather totally deserved it. She's a bad person. She is a bad person. Like, when she ended up getting her head shaved, I felt no sympathy for her. I did not. Heather is a bad person. Man, oh my God! But also, knowing that it's gonna also be putting on Cartoon Network, it's likely they're gonna get censored again, which is gonna be whack in my opinion. I, but like, still, Total Drama manages to pull like some really wacky and zany shit. So like, I'm here for it. See, if there was one thing about Craig of the Creek you could change, what would it be, or is nothing you would change? Mm, let's see, what would I change? If there's one thing I could change, shoot, like, hmm? Oh, babe, you good? You good? Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. Need to do something. There, back. Don't fall, no falling. Okay. Yeah. Huh? I don't think the mic is picking that up. Alright. I think you're good. Okay. You good? Okay.
I am old. I am 62 years old.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Is that please? Okay, and, how to change the lens from?
some heat. Yep. Ah. Okay. Alright. Okay. You good? I'm 60.
I'm 82.
Why do you keep adding 10 years?
I love you.
Okay.
Actually, no, we can go ahead with this because it's almost done. How much longer are you gonna be doing the live stream for? What time is it? Okay, not bad.
Probably about 30, 45 minutes.
Okay, take your time. I was just more so wondering to decide whether or not we want to go to bed early or late. I am 102 years old.
Now you're adding 20 years?
Wait, did I skip 90?
Yes, you did.
I love you.
Ow.
But you still love me.
Yes, I love you. Okay.
Even if I was a worm.
Yes, even if you were a worm. Okay. So, yeah, I'm back now. Okay. What was this? Alright, what was that question again? Oh yeah, if there was one thing I could change about Craig of the Creek. I was gonna say like do more 22-minute episodes. Actually in general, yeah, I would say do more 22-minute episodes. I would love to see like more episodes that
This clicker bitch slapped me. Literally.
that's hilarious. But shoot, what was I gonna say?
Sorry.
Let's see. I would like do more 22-minute, 24-minute episodes because like I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that specifically because that's a lot of fun in my opinion. Like being able to like see a little bit more of the Creek kids' lives specifically. I would like to like delve into that because like also I kind of want to see some episodes of them in school. I really do because like I know they all go to separate schools, so like I want to see like what each of their separate school lives will be like right before they're going to the creek. Like do they like watch the clock? Like do they watch the clock just counting down the time for them to be able to leave the school and go to the creek? Like how good is Craig in his math classes? Like what does JP do? JP do? Is he the real artsy student? Actually no. Well, yeah, JP would definitely be the artsy student, but like also like is Kelsey mostly still spending her time in the library at school? Like what exactly is it? I would like to see that. That. Also, I don't know, maybe do like a 1 year time skip. Just because I would love to see like them do like a 1 year later type deal for them, just to see like what exactly would happen and how like much they would change. Okay, let's see. Did your teacher say anything about how? I say anything about what I don't remember what I was talking about, but let's see. Also, if you pick one of the four shows on screen, which one would be to live in? Which one would you pick? Probably glitch decks. Because like, look, I'm gonna be honest. Even after Kipo basically united mutes and humans, there's still like giant shit and dangerous shit around there. That's still technically an apocalypse. For Luce living in the Boiling Isles, yeah, probably not that either, because like the Boiling Isles is basically hell. So like, just that. Let's see, and then Uh, and here in Amphibia, kind of the same with the Boiling Isles, honestly. Hey, just like it looks fantastical, but also remember how many times Anne and Sprig almost died. So like with Miko's world, at least, like, one, it's mostly video game monsters that are pixels, and there's at least already a group that it was made specifically to take care of those. So like, probably the safest place is to be here. But yeah, like, that's how I look at it, at least. Um, let's see, the total drama thing. Oh, right, about the, right, about the. Nah, I mean, no. I don't know why they would say something about it, but like, no. They, luckily, so they didn't really say anything about it. I do think that, really though, I do think that if this when this yo, what the fuck? Okay, hold up. Okay, so it says it crashed for a second. Uh, can everyone still hear me? Can everyone see me now? Hold up. Let's see. Okay, we back. We back. Same. Okay. I am not sure what happened. That was weird. Huh. That was weird. Huh. Okay. Well, we're all good. Everyone can still see me. How many fingers am I holding up? Type it in the chat. I see it in a bunch of fours. Fours. Okay, good. But also, you're all wrong. It's actually five because I was born with six fingers on both my hands. Boom. Oh, I love. Sorry, but yes, thank you for confirming that. But yeah. Shoot, what was I saying before everything glitched for a second? Let's see. Have you ever seen a, I'm not sure, appeal of close and thought. Okay, have you ever seen appeal up close and thought it was someone and got scared and then turned on the lights and it was just close? Oh, have I ever seen? Yes, yes, actually, multiple times. Times. Like, I have better dark vision than most people, but even then, like, making out shapes in the dark is creepy. Always, especially when you live in a small studio apartment like I do. So, man. Oh, but also, yeah. Uh, right. And also, I know. Oh, sorry. I've been getting notifications from Tumblr. Okay, yeah, that's all good. Hey, if anyone wants to follow me on Tumblr, I'm gonna just put that into the description. But blue check mark. Tumblr, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? No, no, no. You do not need to be trying to do. No, you do not need to be trying to do what Twitters do. These blue check marks. Absolutely not. No, you do not need to be doing that. How is that, man? How's life been for you? Uh, well, for one, yeah, I woke up like a few days ago and spat out part of my tooth, and then after I went to see the dentist that day, I left my wallet at the dentist office, and then when I was driving back there, I got a flat tire, and then so I had to buy a new tire, and I had to leave my car in the parking lot and buy a pump and everything thing for that. So like so yeah, life has been life, more or less, but yeah, I'm still alive, mostly, and I still got my partner, and dang it. Sorry. I just looked down and saw this Jordan Fringe video about constant pain. Yo, for the chat. Question for the chat. How many people here have ever heard of a show called Constant Pain? Write yes in the chat if you have seen that at all. Hmm. Like Danielle Martin, you've heard of it, okay? Which one is better, chocolate or vanilla? I'm a chocolate person. I like chocolate. Lit. Never heard of it. Did not what? Never heard of it. Heard of it, but didn't watch it though. Okay. Okay. Man. Sorry, I'm about to go on a rant. I am about to go on a rant. Let me tell you something. Constant pain. You know what? Let me just so y'all can have some sort of a visual reference as to what I'm talking about. About let me add a source here. Yes, add my monitor. Yeah, that behind me. Boom. I'm gonna put this behind me for a second. Infinite Me's. Boom. 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 Sorry, but alright. But like so Constant Pain. This freaking show right here. This freaking show right here. This show that never got to be made. This show that would have been just like I kid you not when I say I firmly believe this show, oh my god, this show would have been as iconic as Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, I fully believe that. It could have been Avatar: The Last Airbender before Avatar: The Last Airbender, because technically it would have came out before it. It would have, but. Besides, like, a bunch of stupid shit happening behind the scenes, because just so much BS that specifically just kept happening behind the scenes, where like I like. Besides, this show was essentially about a father and daughter who are more or less going on competing, there's basically just been someone in their family line throughout history that has been at some section of some great achievement of some kind, or been there to stop an evil of some kind, and this show would have been iconic. This the main character is more or less just like Batman crossed with Reed Richards. That's more or less what he is, because he's super smart and he's also really freaking capable. If anything, he's kind of like Mr. Terrific. I feel like that's more accurate, because Batman plus Reed Richards is Mr. Terrific, and I don't care what anybody says. Mr. Terrific is the smartest man in the DC universe, but. But this show, the main reason that the show was even freaking canceled was because like Nickelodeon during that time wasn't really trying to do a lot of action cartoons, at least until Avatar: The Last Airbender came along. And then again, how many action cartoons have you really seen after Avatar: The Last Airbender on that channel? That weren't like something that was spinning out of something else. Because like I don't really count Kung Fu Panda, I really don't. But and not to mention, yes, also that, Game Boy, you are correct. You are correct. There was one scene specifically where our main character Amanda here actually I think this is a screenshot from that exact moment, but like where she essentially had to fly a plane through two buildings. Actually, I wonder if I could probably actually, you know what, I could probably find that clip because like the whole pilot is on YouTube. Like it's on YouTube. It's been uploaded to multiple places. Like this, it's really unfair. It's really unfair just how good this show is. Let me turn it down a little bit. But like specifically, let me get to the part specifically that execs seem to have a problem with, because like this show is such a victim of just bad timing and shit. Because like, let me see, no, I think it was a little bit further. Yeah, over here and no, because there's a point where she's flying this blimp and she has to essentially navigate it between like two towers or something like that. No. Where is it? I know it's in this first episode. Yeah, she's just extremely capable. Oh. Yes, here it is. This part right here, where she has to control the entirety of this blimp to do what? Fly through these two twin towers. Has to fly through these two very, very, very familiar looking twin tower structure right here. Hold on, let me bring myself over. Right here, where she has to fly through this little twin tower structure, and like the fact that 9/11 then eventually happened like a month later after this pilot was even shown to executives, like this show is a victim of just poor timing in general. And like it's man, like that is a show that definitely deserved better. There's a lot of shows that deserved a lot better, and like 9/11 ruined a lot of things. It ruined a lot of things. Well, more America ruined a lot of things because they used 9/11 to try and justify a lot of its bullshit. And like really, they could also just like change the thing as well. Like, I don't know, make it like a city street, and there's two large towers that are across the street from each other. They're apartment buildings. Boom, there it is. Chill phone. But like, oh man, that would have been dope. That would have been a really good show. Let's see, didn't watch it. Shit, let's see, because you see, you didn't watch it because it was a sin. Let's see, if Q-Force did get another season, would you have liked to see Twink and Buck maybe be a thing? I'ma drop. Yeah, to answer that question, I'm gonna just drop something in the chat. It's a post that I wrote on Reddit. Specifically, it is about I call it the time how Buck falls for Twink, basically. And like, yeah, to more or less answer your question, yeah, I absolutely would love love for there to be another season of that because like I have a lot of ideas. If I got a chance to like write for a show, especially that show, I would have loved to be able to just like write for that show because like I got ideas. That show gave me a lot of ideas. Is and like if I were able to get a hold of Gabe Liebman and like somehow be able to hmm, yeah, if I were able to get into the writers room of that and be able to like help them or rather not help rather be able to like write a few episodes shoot ideas off of people and things like that because like I would be able to do so much with that. I got ideas. I got ideas, and I especially have an idea of like how and why Buck falls for Twink, because it's a it's a really funny moment that also just makes sense in character, in my opinion. And if you get the in hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta switch accounts just so I can drop this thing in because like nothing. Okay, for some reason. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to figure out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out more with Streamlabs. But like, yeah, I would love to have seen like Twink and Buck become a thing because like, it's very clear that Buck has a lot of like internalized problems that he needs to work through, and like Twink was the first person to actually break through that wall, despite being the one, despite also trying to like get back at Buck and mostly fuck with him the same way he feels like Buck was fucking with him, and like I can really see like how those two like would probably benefit by making each other a little bit better. Because like it also again the fact that the probably the biggest ship in in that entire show is the gayest dude with the straightest dude is kind of hilarious. Cause like, oh my god, that I feel like is just a good charm. Just like shows like the real power and charm of the writing in that show. Because like the fact that they were really able to do something like that, kind of just proves like, well, one, writing is a very powerful tool, and two, like not anybody can do that. Like two, like when it's done well and it's done by people that actually know what they're doing, because that's one thing I will always give Q-Force credit for. The people on that staff, they knew what the fuck they were doing, and like it's very clear that they did. But yeah, hold up one second. The moment Buck falls for drink and yo, there. Oh wait. Yeah, there. Okay, so yeah, if you want to see like my idea of how that would even happen, yeah, go and click that and read that because it's very funny, but also I feel like it makes a lot of sense. Okay, but let's see. Fill again for me. Let's see. If I remember correctly, the show never got a chance because of one scene that looked like 9/11. Yeah, none. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the pilot came out like a few months. Let's see. Are you oldest or youngest or middle? I am the youngest of two, though I almost had a little sister. My mother unfortunately miscarriage, so I would have been the middle child, but nope, I'm the youngest of two. Two, bro. If I tried that, I would. I mean, you're not wrong. Let's see. Okay, new question. Which show has your favorite art style? Ooh, favorite art style? Mm, I mean, I'm kind of partial to the. I kind of like the jagged edge design that Kipo and the Age of Wonderies kind of has. I think it looks really unique in my opinion, and plus I love the purples and blues of that show so much because like it looks just awesome in my opinion. I absolutely love how it looks. Actually, you know what? Let me real quick just where did I put it? Where's that Kipo in the Age of Wonder Beast background that I put up? Glitch text, Kipo Highway. Yes. Let me pull myself to the side over here. Is the only time I can actually size this up is if I grab it by the corner. That's Streamlabs. Y'all need to fix that. I'm just saying, y'all need to fix that. That's a whack feature. I'm just saying. Anyway, drop myself back here in the center. Like I really love the design of this and the art style because like I really like how this looks. You know what I mean? But like yeah, that's really what I really like. So like let's see, Kim Possible, shoot, Kim Possible was a lot of people's childhood crushes. One of mine, very much. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, like when I already knew I like when I was younger and I knew I liked girls. Like most of the girls I had crushes on were athletes. So, and Kim Possible is no exception. Bit random, but Rocket Power, son. Okay, Rocket Power. However, was ahead of its time. The main kids, Otto and Reggie, were biracial. Sam had asthma, and a whole episode about it. And Twister was fluent in Spanish. You know, you are not wrong. You are not wrong about that. About that. Actually, Otto Rocket is like one of the few characters in animation that I think that actually has dreadlocks. Now that I think about it, like, huh? That show really was ahead of its time. And it definitely encouraged me to like try out like skateboarding and like rollerblading. I cannot rollerblade to save my life, but like I definitely tried skateboarding. I learning and I mostly like riding my bike and like riding my scooter. I loved my scooter when I was younger. I loved that thing. I could ride it all day. Honestly, thinking about it, I think that was incredibly stimmy to me as a kid, and it kind of makes sense. You know, looking back on it, it's moments like this where I realized, yep, I definitely was autistic. Why am I saying was? I definitely am autistic, but yeah. Let's see. There's also multiple episodes about not judging people for their appearance and gender and their sports. Yeah, I especially love all the episodes like where Reggie has to call these people calling people out on their bullshit sexism a lot of time because like that even as a kid I was always like, why are y'all treating her differently because she's a girl? That's stupid. Stupid. Why can't she? We see her all the time. She's one of the best ones here. Why are y'all discriminating? Like even as a little kid, I always knew that was just messed up and wrong. I don't know. I had a weirdly sensible moral compass as a kid, and I kind of still do. But let's see, is it just me, or would you like to see Craig at the Creek episode where Vanessa and Sewer Queen were fighting over Craig? No. I do not want to see that. No, I do not want to see that. Mostly because I don't think the Sewer Queen really sees Craig that way. I think they're more still like friends than anything. Like I will admit, like one of the people I definitely see a ship of being with Craig is with Eileen, the Sewer Queen. But honestly, like in the idea of just like a fight between the two of them like that, like no. I always find the trope of like people fighting over a person just to be toxic and dumb. um Because like whether it's girls fighting over a guy or guys fighting over a girl, it's like, guys, polyamory is an option, but but but, but no, seriously though, like it's really dumb. It's always been just like really weird and dumb to me. Yeah, I never really liked that. That let's see. Have you ever heard of a webcomic called Slightly Damned? Slightly Damned? I think I remember seeing something about it, but it sounds so familiar. Might have seen like a commercial for it, or one of those like random YouTube ads for that they do for webtoons sometimes. That's still insane to me. Seriously, DC and Marvel need to like take notes from webtoon about like advertising their books. That has nothing to do with this. I'm just saying in general. DC's marketing department is fucking terrible. Jesus Christ. But like, yeah, I don't think. I have not heard of it. What is it about? Also, before Craig and Vanessa ship and Kelsey and Stack ship, I kind of ship Vanessa and Kelsey. Yeah, honestly, I can see why a lot of people did. Because, like, the moment she showed up, Kelsey very clearly had a gay panic moment, thinking back on it now. Because, like, oh, Kelsey, there is something here for you, isn't there? But, like, here. And, like, I know, actually, you know what? You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, Danielle. Because, like, I've been thinking about this for a while. And, like, I know a lot of people say that they feel like Kelsey liking Stacks came out of nowhere. But I honestly don't understand why people think that. That, because like, yes, when Wildernessa first showed up, Kelsey very clearly felt something when she saw her. But like, in terms of like, who is Kelsey's like real like crush? That has always been Stacks since the beginning. Like, how we were introduced to Stacks was through Kelsey telling us about the friend that the one friend she has that is always interested in books and things like that. And like, yes, like Kelsey and Wildernessa, they have in common like their love of animals, especially because like she respects it because like she is very clearly like a friend to the force and friends to animals. Because like, she doesn't have Mortimer on a leash or in a cage or anything like that. Like, how would you put a leash on a bird anyway? But I mean, but like in terms of like who is the person that Kelsey can like always go to and like really be fully honest, and like who really gets her, that has always been Stacks. That has always been Stacks. She's a like, again, their love of books. Hell, she starts reading a sci-fi book, a genre that she specifically says she doesn't mess with, just because Stacks recommends it, and because she knows it would make her happy. Like, plus the two of them have a book club together. They started writing a book together. And even when they weren't in the library, anytime we like saw these guys, like you saw Kelsey like hyping up Stacks. You saw Kelsey Kelsey when she was like looking through all of like the game journals and things like that. And then during the last games of the summer, like when they split up, what hit up? Who goes with who? Kelsey and Stacks are the ones together. During the La Llorona episode in the library, who gets split up and stuck together? Kelsey and Stacks. Hex. Like, those two. Hey, Anthony, what's up? Those two were always, like, Stacks was always Kelsey's girl. Like, always. Since the beginning. Like, I can see why people would say, like, they think Wildernessa and Kelsey would make more sense, but, like, really thinking about it and looking back on it, like, the two of them being a ship and being together is like makes about as much sense as like the people who were shipping Hunter with Edric in the Owl House. Like, those two have never acted like at least with Kelsey and Wildernessa, you could say those two have interacted, but like Hunter and shoot, Hunter and Edric, they never interacted like before. Labyrinth runners actually thinking about it now, they have never like spoken 2 words to each other. So like, let's see. See if you're wondering. If you're wondering, Slightly Damned is about a girl who dies, goes to hell, befriends a demon. They escape. They find an angel, and the demon and angel fall in love. That sounds awesome. Holy shit! That sounds ethereal. That was a bad joke, but that sounds really cool and interesting. Actually, I kind of want to read that. Is that on Webtoon? Shoot, I should. If that's on Webtoon, wherever it is, I will try and find it. Yeah, honestly, I was always really, really big, and I was very much big into like reading webtoons like years ago, especially when I was in college. Because like I don't know, that was the time where I was also like starting to really get into comics, and like I kind of worked my way in starting through like webtoons and things like that, because like it because like slightly smaller, easier to get a hold of, and like actually recently I just bought some you know what? Hold on one second. Like, I recently just bought a few comic books. I kind of want to show them off. I'll be right back. One second. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to show my books. Okay, so, let me get this off of here. Should have been taking that off. So yeah, me and my partner, we went to Books A Million the other day, and like we got a few. Well, I picked up a few books that I had been meaning to try and get a hold of for a while. Oh my god, I love how this feels. I love how this looks. Oh my god. So like 3 certain books that I've been just like trying to get a hold of. First, this is Deceased. Yes, this Deceased by Tom Taylor. This freaking book, like, oh my god. man. Okay, so quick explanation of this. This takes place in the DC universe, more or less a zombie apocalypse of sorts starts to happen. So it literally starts with the Justice League fighting Darkseid, and Darkseid, he's like, I don't need anything because I've already gotten it, and he leaves, and then suddenly Batman realizes, because he put a tracker on Cyborg, that Cyborg is missing. And the thing that he found is that because Cyborg was taken to Apocalypse, where he was starting to get extracted for the anti-life equation, which is essentially just an equation that basically says that all life is meaningless, more or less. It's a mathematical proof that says all life is meaningless. But like the thing that really things suddenly take a turn, because like in order for Darkseid to get the anti-life equation, he summons the Black Racer, who is essentially death for speedsters. He kills Black Racer, infuses his essence with the anti-life equation, but then see he infected the anti-life equation and more or less turned it into, well, literally just anti-life. He zombified himself, then he ended up almost killing everybody. So the guy that was doing the experiments on Cyborg, he sends his ass back to Earth, and then Apocalypse blows up. and to make matters worse, once he gets back to Earth, he connects to the internet, because Cyborg is basically a living computer, and he can connect to all interface with all technology. And when he gets in the internet, the anti-life equation starts spreading like a techno-organic virus, and essentially a pandemic happens. Oh no, I can't say that word. An epidemic happens. I'll say that. Basically, apocalypse. In Apocalypse, a zombie apocalypse through a techno-organic means happens. So like, essentially, this is like the DC universe is basically going up in flames because of that, and it's just crazy. like, you want to know how crazy it is? Slight spoiler: this Batman being a zombie, that happens in the first fucking issue. Batman dies. Oh man, this shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. Easy. But then, okay, then also here, I got this. The Other History of the DC Universe by John Ridley. Hey, and man, so like, sort of know the history of the DC Universe. This is basically like, this focuses on like all like the black and brown and like queer characters, because like on the cover here you have Black Lightning, you over here is his daughter Thunder, her who, mind you, who I will, let me tell you now, this is his daughter, and also she's a lesbian. She's one of the few openly lesbian characters in comics, and she's in a relationship with an Amazon named Grace Cho. So like they are like one of the best power couples that most people don't know of. Then on the back here is Katana holding her katana. Then actually, I'm not sure who this dude is. I think he might be one of the champions of Shazam or something like that. I don't know. But like I haven't gotten, like, I'm like 10, 20 pages into this. Like, it's starting off with like Black Lightning's like story of like how he came to be and how he was coming up because like, man, like for the black, when it comes to the black community, when it comes to like the first black superheroes in the black community, at least in the DC universe, Black Lightning is that guy. And like he's awesome. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. And then this I have read all of and just wanted to get the hardback copy of, Static, Season 1 from Milestone Returns. Man, when I tell you, I have been waiting years for Milestone to return, because I've told y'all before, Static Shock, that show meant a lot to me. And this comic is like a perfect blend of like the old Milestone stuff with like the stuff from the Static Shock TV show, and it is just amazing. This, man, like, look at some of this art. Just look at some of this art. This is like from the opening issues, and like, bruh. And then the artist for this, Nicholas Draper Ivy, he's very much inspired by manga. You can clearly see that in just like the panel layouts of this, cause like it's so cool. Man, I love this. I love this comic. If you have not read this, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend. Oh my god, I didn't even notice the other cover, the other hardcover on the inside, bro. Look how hard that goes. Look how hard that goes. Just like, man. Like, when I tell you, y'all don't understand just how important Static is as a character to me, and just in general. Like, you want to know how important Static is as a character? If you like Miles Morales, you would not have Miles Morales without Static. You wouldn't. Like, I'm not saying that hyperbolically. Like, I'm dead serious. The person who made Miles Morales, Brian Michael Bendis, that dude was very clearly a fan of Milestone Comics. He literally named Milestone. Miles. Like, tell me I'm wrong, and I will say you're lying. But yeah, sorry. It's like I was really sorry. I just got really excited about all these. Like, it's been a really long time since I've been really excited just about like having some books like this, especially since I've like been trying to like get more and more into comics as of late. So like, yeah. Oh man, but oh man. But yeah. So you know what? Let me ask y'all a question. I keep getting stuff from y'all. Let me ask y'all a question. Like, what have y'all been watching lately? Is there anything that any of y'all have been watching lately? Because like, I've been watching a lot of stuff, and I've been really trying to get back on it. But like, I want to know what some of y'all have been watching. Super tasty. Christmas Carol? Wow. Here. Let's see. Let's see. One of my. Ooh. Let's see. One of my favorite graphic novels is called Check Please. Super, super cute and sweet and funny. Really? I think I've heard that. Isn't that a romantic comedy? I think I've kind of heard about that before. Let's see. The Black Lightning, one of my fave shows. Very much, very much. I will say this though, they've been given to bias a lot. They've been given to bias whale the wildest ass lines in that show. I love it. And let's see, 3 web shows: Meta Runner, Epithet, Epithet Erased. That is such a hard word to say for some reason. And Lion's Light. Ooh, that last one sounds. Ooh, now what is that? Yeah. Because like, man, things been getting there. And did they put the zero? Also, did I notice? Yo, they put the zero issue in the beginning here. Man, I swear so much happens in that first issue, and it's just like messed up. Oh man, man. Man, it's kind of nuts. You Ukrainian? Cool. Oh, geez, I feel. Oh, and I can't help but think about what's going on over in Ukraine right now. Shoot, yo, if you have any family over there, sorry if they're having to deal with all that shit. Seriously, someone in Russia needs to just put an end to Putin. Jesus, man, just constantly on the verge of like World War III because of fucking man children. Like, and Zelensky is handling that shit incredibly well. I must say. I love hearing about every new bit of news of like Russian soldiers getting like kicked out of another occupied town that they tried to use. Like, honestly, thinking about it, besides the fact that like nuclear stockpiles in general are just poorly maintained as fuck, the idea that Russia has nuclear missiles and it's probably the only actual effective weapon they have, because like they keep trying to seize in and keep getting pushed out because besides the fact that they just suck. Like, man, so like, yeah, this man is a giga chad, a giga chad, a giga chad. I am done. But yeah. Yeah. Also, one more thing before I gotta go. See, what do you think about Omar and Maya being shipped? I think it's just because. And see, I think they're just friends because they were enemies for so long and it would be weird, but I don't know. I think, like, Omar and Maya, like, being shipped together, honestly, okay, so here's the example I'm going to use. Like, if they do get together, it'd probably feel a little bit like Kim and Ron at the end of Kim Possible. Possible to the person who said Kim Possible earlier. Boom, we're coming right back around to it. Um, like it will feel. I think it would feel something like that because like they've known each other for a long time, and they've had some rough patches, especially since they were kind of enemies for a while. 3 summers, 3 summers, man, that's 3 years. But if they did, if they did end up together, I mean, yeah, it would make sense. Honestly, it feel like a natural progression to action for the most part. Like, I don't know, because the two of them together, separately. Let's be honest, Maya and Omar are both beast separately, but together, they can really do some. They can really do some damage because the two of them, you very clearly know they are here. I'm very much here for them coming together and figuring.
Luna! Luna! Luna!
God dang it! Ugh.
Luna! Stop! Why are you trying to open the cabinets?
Stop being such a naughty girl.
Luna, here. I'm here. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. You're getting brought in front of the crowd.
You're being brought. Oh my god, you're gonna publicly shame her?
I'm not gonna publicly shame her, no.
Publicly shaming her.
Okay, well, you say it like that. Yes, I am kind of publicly shaming her, but. But, yeah. Sorry, my cat's being naughty. You have anything to say to the people, Luna? Hold up. You have anything to say to the people, Luna? Hmm? Jeez. Yeah, say something?
Okay, she would love to meet new people.
Nothing? No purrs? No? Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna keep her in my lap right here.
Oh, she's so cute, Lord.
Jeez. But shoot.
Lord, help.
Dang it, what was I saying? But yeah, if the two of them did end up together, that would just feel almost just a natural progression of their relationship because again, they known each other for a long time and like Kim and Ron, they've basically been around and know each other very well. So I'd expect if they did end up together, I wouldn't be too surprised, I guess I would say. Hey. And honestly, I'd probably support it. Yeah, I think I'd support it. Heard it. It would depend on how far they come and how far they've really gotten past their stuff. Because I know Craig the Creek does a lot of things off screen. So if we could see the progress that they've been making just off screen brought back on, then I would be very much here for it. Speaking of off screen, all these puzzle pieces that they got, I still can't help but think Xavier is going to do some fuck shit and take that shit away. But yeah. Let's see. Check please is basic summary about 2 college hockey players. Oh, that slowly start falling in love with each other. Oh. They deal with coming out, pro sports being kind of weird about gays, and just being together. That second part, pro sports being weird about gay, man, shoot, that alone kind of makes me want to watch it because man, it's weird how people are about queer people being in sports, queer and trans people being in sports because what are y'all so afraid of? Luna, are your eyes literally so green that they're blending in with my green screen? What the hell?
Wait, what? Fuck! What'd you say?
Hold on. I think Luna's eyes are literally so, oh my god, they're literally blending in with my green screen. Wow, I just looked up for a second and saw that because it's dang, that's really cool. Cool. Okay.
What's her background right now?
It's the Kipo in the Age of Wonder Beast highway.
So her eyes are turning into that background?
Yeah, more or less. It's kind of cool.
That's
Yeah. All right. You want to get down? Fine.
Get down. Go.
Adios, Papa.
Anyway, but yeah, that part right there, sports being weird about queer people and queer athletes. Oh man, that is a subject right there. Shoot, with all the stupid people trying to ban queer people from just like ban specifically trans people from participating in sports and shit. It's so dumb. Bye Danielle. Have a good night. Hey, have a good night. Oh man, I'm probably gonna get off 2 in a minute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna look up check, please. Very much. Thank you, Megan, for saying something about that. What the?
No.
Luna? No. Is she messing with the tree?
No. Leave the tree alone.
Oh man.
Did you tell the people about the tree?
Oh no, I have not told them about the tree. Yes, we got a Christmas tree. It's a very, very gay Christmas tree. What do I mean by that? It's a rainbow tree. I love it. I absolutely love it. Wait, actually, I can real quick. Can I reach it high enough? Boom.
You can say the fan's in the way.
Yeah, it is. But still, you can sort of see it. Luna, hey, you see what I mean about her being naughty? Luna, I see you. Stop it. Luna. Oh my God, hold up.
Luna, no.
Hold up. Dang it. Luna.
Luna.
Stop it. Stop it.
No. Come here, baby. Get over here.
Shoot, maybe I shouldn't have let her go.
Here.
Maybe I shouldn't have let her go. Dang.
You're the reason I keep dying. I'm kidding. She's a...
That's mean.
Hi, baby. You want to come chill with Mama?
There, okay.
Come here.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Bro, not here in a minute, but Bro Star. Ooh. Are you planning on checking out Kibo on the... What do you think this background is, man? Shoot, I've watched all of Kipo in the Age of Wonder Beast at least 3 times. Still say, without...
Oh, she's over there, isn't she?
Yes.
She's like, you're not giving me any of the attention, so I'll just bring it on me.
Yeah, my cat is very, very much trying to. Wow. Let's see. Kelly Robinson also just came across your... Oh, well, hi there, Kelly. Welcome. And thank you. Yes. Yes. We literally put the tree up last night. Right. Yes. Well... Yeah, it was the... Yeah, you're right. It was the other night.
And then we just decorated it with the ornaments and stuff tonight.
Yeah, we just put the ornaments on it like a few hours ago, actually. That was fun. It was fun. But yeah, it's all good.
Except for the part where Lena was trying to steal the strings.
Yeah, yes. Besides our cat trying to steal the strings to the ornaments and also biting on the tree, which we already know we're gonna have to deal with, so.
It's not even tasty.
Even a real tree wouldn't be tasty. Shoot. Man. Luna!
No.
There, play with a paper ball. There, play with that. Jeez. Right. But yeah, hey, welcome, Kelly. Hi there, Marcos. What you say? When will the next Craig of the Creek be out on the channel? Shoot. That should be out hopefully tomorrow alongside another thing. If not then Sunday. Okay. But like I will try to be getting that out tomorrow because like that Craig of the Future one. Ooh, I want y'all to see that. I want y'all to see what I gotta say for that one. I can't wait for y'all to see my reaction to that because like bro, I'm still reeling from that shit. That was amazing. And I still gotta record for the last 2 episodes. It's like I'm not even gonna lie, I'm kind of putting off the Galactic Goodbyes one because like that feels like we never get seeing Sparkle Cadet again. No spoilers, please, no spoilers for that. But like, man, in Craig of the Street just felt. Luna.
Oh, what? Yeah, Luna, stop.
I gave you that paper ball, and you still play with the man. Man. Oh, jeez.
I don't know where you want from Luna.
I want you to stop messing with that. Man, yeah, those two episodes that should be up tomorrow are are along with another video because well, at least for one of them to be up tomorrow along with another show because with Craig of the Creek and with Craig of the Creek with everything that's been happening over at Warner Bros and that shit, I want to specifically like focus on shows that have been like affected by that service because like man, that's some bullshit. None of them should have had to go through any of that. Absolutely none of them should be going through any of that bullshit, man. Yes, they can hear you. Yep.
I wasn't listening. I was just admiring you.
This is the thing they do all the time. They say flirty comments, and I just like, like, is it modesty or is it low self esteem? You decide. But yeah. Oh, shoot. It's actually getting late, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off now. Hey, I'm happy people came through. Sorry it got a little sorry it started off a little rocky, but hey, everything's up and working good now. So like, I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that. Shoot, I might try to do another stream like I don't know, maybe Sunday or whenever I'm off work next because I do want to like do more on this channel and interact with people because it's just like like I do love this channel a lot. I feel like I've been getting a bit burned out recently because like I know Morgan said that she's gonna be taking a break for a while, and like I also know that was it Elijah? She's been dealing with a lot of shit on her end, and then I also know like Cartoon Chaos. He's been dealing with some shit in his life, and like it's a lot. It's honestly a lot, but like I still want to get back to it. Let's see. Pets become the most vicious, annoying, distracting things during Christmas for some reason. Also, would you ever react to the Cuphead show? I still have not watched Cuphead. I still have not watched Cuphead. Huh. I might need to change that, though I still need to also get through a few other shows. Shoot, I need to. You know what? I need to do another video for Carolyn Tuesday because like I got requested for that on Patreon. I need to finish that. I also want to finish Skate because Skate the Infinity is some good shit. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Thanks everybody for coming through. Hope y'all have a good evening, good night, happy holidays, and